Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The 90 minutes ahead. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history looks for the finish. No, he's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Makaleli. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer. Makaleli. Vertegen. That looks a good ball through. Brilliantly cut out. And that's played in low. Adriano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Stood up well. Oh, he's taken it. Mbappe! And he's straight offside. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This is a great chance to take a lead. Great chance here from position A1. Going for goal! He went for the curler. Quarter of an hour played. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Nicely weighted ball. And they can counter here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a good ball played into space. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. He's got a side of goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vertegen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Indica. Thinks one through. Defending of the belts one. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Argentina, by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter.
Oh, given away, and the finish! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Assegnato al 28° minuto, numero 32.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. And it's lofted through here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a shade optimistic. And that's put paid to a promising move. Serginho. Here's Makalele. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Adriano. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He can run onto that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. More and more pressure on the ball here. James. Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice interception, well timed.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, nicely intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Last decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Messi. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he cuts out the supply. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24, numero 32.
And the second half gets underway.
Il numero 3.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Beckham. Adams. Serginho. Now Costa Curta. Serginho. And he's on, shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And he's there to clear it. Serginho. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Always onto this. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? It's in! Argentina are level. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Numero 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Mbappe! Beckham engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! Mbappe!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's... Mbappe! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 29.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's on his way, and he's had a hit. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, another save. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Makaleli. And he welcomes it in. He's through, now is he in? Can he put it away? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking for...
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Makaleli. Costa Curta makes the interception. Beckham works it forward. Makaleli. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. That looks a good ball through. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He is through here. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Spain are looking to go forward now. He's looking to set free a runner. And the volley. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And he was quick to react. In with the challenge. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Okay, interesting. And he's picked out the run. It's Lukaku! It's in! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bastoni cuts it out. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here, and he welcomes it in. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé, Olise, Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He has found the way through. Terrific header! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Pedro Porro.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's found a way through. Oh, can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Messi. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bastoni. Olise. Hernandez. Rodri. Shifted upfield. Now there's a fine ball, and he's had a hit! Olise. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. And he's straight offside. Rodri. Messi.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that is a little undercooked. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. Bastoni. And Koundé. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe, can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look up and drives it forward. And the shot's on here. Lukaku! And for a moment, time stood still. Gently done. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernandez. Messi. Olise. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, what a ball! It's Lukaku! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just eases him off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bastoni, pressing high and with purpose. Makalele does well to get it back. Lukaku! Lukaku! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Corner number 2 then.
Lascia il campo per il numero 41.
In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. Bastoni. Here's Rodri. Hernandez. And Koundé. Pedro Porro. A searching ball that into... He's got full! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Pedro Porro. Olise. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Some really good ball movement. Pedro Porro got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi. And he was alert to it. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Messi. That's good vision. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. He was under real pressure there. Very much into the last knockings. Foot in.
Spain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Pass somewhat off target.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Olise.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Going, welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite. from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And we're underway. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. He's found a way past. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Ito. Vinicius Junior. Retegi. That's a shade optimistic. Koundé. Now Costa Corta. Nuno Mendes. Ricky Puig. Nuno Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nico Williams plays it short. Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ndika gets good distance on it. Here's Ito, and he's managed to get free. And that has been knocked clear. Looking for the runner. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lavia. Here's Ito. And the ball is out of play. No goals as yet. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ruben Dias. James. Nico Williams. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's there to clear it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Plays a delicate ball. Chance to shoot now. Tries a shot. He's scored.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 7.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely ball. There's the shot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Retegui demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior, chance here to counter. Beraldo. Well, they can break here. Ruben Dias. Makaleli. Quality ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nico Williams. Here's Ricky Puig. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Cleared away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's looking to set free a runner. Gone behind for a goal kick. James. Here's a man in form. Makaleli. Vinicius Junior. Looking here to chip it through. That's a decent clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. Ndika. And Hakimi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ricky Puig. Spread neatly. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe. And
Ricky Puig. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
he's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Mbappe. Makaleli. Retegi. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Ito. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Could try cutting inside here. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lavia. Nico Williams. He's picked his way through. And it's Makaleli. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. Now Ruben Diaz. James. Retegi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Ricky Puig. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Mendes. And a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
It's a really well-measured ball. Will played through for the wide man. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Over to the other side. Moved on forwards. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. Retegi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Very nicely done. He comes flying in!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 28.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Yamal. Front-footed pressing going on here. Nico Williams. Decent hit! They've scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
El dorsal 19.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Lavia. Mbappe. Williams. Terrific header!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Played into space out wide. Lovely feet. Hakimi. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So off we go then. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Alexander-Arnold. To Musiala. Martinez. Musiala. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he was alert to it. Vertegi. That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Ligt. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get onto this? Oh, sweet feet. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And it's been taken short. De Bruyne delivers. Hakimi clears. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Good pressure, determined, intense. James cuts out the pass. And he's gone looking for safety. No goals as yet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Schneider. Alvarez. Musiala.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, just skips past his man. Martinez. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Schneider goes short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can... Better timing was all that was required.
There's one of the players of the week. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. And it's Schneider. For Musiala. Now it's Martinez. Alexander-Arnold. Great work on the overlap. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Ruben Dias. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. De Ligt producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Indika. Makaleli. That'll be a throw-in. Upamecano. Rodri. And it's Sneijder. De Bruyne aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's found a way through. Retegi. Vinicius Junior. No, it's not getting there. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That'll be a corner. Sneijder with the short one. Skims one in, and the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Ha segnato al 48esimo minuto, numero 16.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Sneijder can get it clear. Costa Curta. Here's Rodri. Costa Curta. For De Bruyne. Costa Curta. Alexander-Arnold. For Musiala. Martinez has it out wide and in space. Martinez has it in a wide position. Chips it through. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Alvarez. And it's Schneider. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Musiala! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Musiala is offering a wry smile there.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. Schneider fiddles it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 1.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 20.
And that's been one straight back.
Il numero 12. Il numero 13, il numero 8, il numero 28.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Retegi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Hakimi. That should get the job done. Here comes the corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan choosing to make the first change. James plays it short. Great hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Numero 41.
So there's going to be another change here.
Numero 19.
Schneider. And it's Neymar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Some resolute defending there. Alvarez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. De Bruyne. And it's Schneider. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Alvarez. Now it's De Bruyne. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Schneider.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Rodri.
di recupero.
Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez. Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Oh, look at the space. Can he finish? And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result.